Good evening and welcome to the Channel Studios here in London with your international news around the world in 5. Around 60,000 migrants have crossed into Spain's North African territory of Ceuta from Morocco in the last 24 hours. That's according to Ceuta's president, adding that at least 34 others had died during the crossing. The influx comes after Spain's Supreme Court ruled that migrants stopped at sea while trying to reach Ceuta or Melilla, another Spanish enclave, cannot be summarily returned to Morocco. Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez described the situation as an attack and said all illegal migrants would be returned to Morocco as soon as possible. Several European leaders have expressed concern, some promising to tighten border controls. Officials say more than 25,000 people have returned to Morocco voluntarily so far.
Ceuta is one of two Spanish enclaves in North Africa. Although they're overseas, they're the only land border that the European Union has with Africa. The population of Ceuta is around 80,000 people, and it is obviously an attractive destination for migrants attempting to reach Europe because it's the closest that they have to Morocco. Ceuta residents are very worried of the impact that this could have.
Search teams are still looking for survivors in the partially collapsed Aeon shopping mall in Japan, which exploded after staff and customers had already evacuated. This dashcam footage shows the moment of the explosion, with the second floor collapsing. The earthquake hit Kumamoto prefecture of Kyushu Island at 4:27 local time on Tuesday. After months of talks, Hamas has, for the first time, accepted a framework of the Board of Peace's plan to completely disarm in Gaza. The plan provides for the confiscation and storage of its remaining heavy weapons under Palestinian supervision, potentially removing the most significant obstacle to advancing the Trump-backed peace initiative for Gaza. The move comes soon after Hamas concluded leadership elections that brought Gaza-based leader Khalil al-Hayya to the head of the movement. Palestinian officials in the talks believe the new leadership was prepared to take what they describe as the most consequential political decision in Hamas's history. 10 mountaineers, including a world-renowned climber, Numal Persia, are missing after an avalanche on Broad Peak, a mountain in Pakistan-administered Gilay-Baltistan. Search and rescue operations are underway, though subject to weather conditions. Pakistan's army has dispatched 2 helicopters for the effort. Persia is known for climbing all 14 of the world's 8,000-metre-plus mountains in just over 6 months in 2019. Hungary's only nuclear power plant will be forced to shut down entirely for the first time due to record-low water levels in the River Danube. The Soviet-era Pax power plant uses the Danube for cooling, but the water level is so low that the suction nozzles cannot reach it. Prime Minister Peter Magyar warned Hungary's energy supply could become critical from Monday due to the Pax shutdown and the ongoing heat wave. The waters of the Danube have fallen to the lowest level for 30 years in several countries, including neighbouring Serbia and Romania. FIFA says that nobody is selling football, as it vowed to continue with the controversial plan to sell stakes in its competitions to private investors. UEFA, the body that governs European football, voted on Thursday to boycott World Cups if the plan proceeded. CONCACAF, which governs football in North and Central America and hosted this year's World Cup, said its 41 member associations also rejected the proposal made by FIFA President Gianni Infantino. Infantino would need 106 of its 211 members to vote in favour for the proposal to go through. And a massive iceberg has been seen turning over off the coast of Greenland. Video captured by an eyewitness showed the moment the iceberg turned over, creating waves close to the coastal city. The city is home to the UNESCO-listed Ice Fjord and is located on the west coast of the island. And that's your international news around the world in 5. Now back to the Channel Studios in Lagos.